light the charcoal, you never want to use petroleum-based lighter fluid in your Primo grill. That's going to cause smells and odors to leach into the grill, which can affect the taste of the food. We're adding our Primo lump charcoal. We're going about 3/4 full for this burn. I'm putting the charcoal on one side of the grill because we're going to be grilling indirectly today. Cooking a leg of lamb. This is the first time we've used this Primo. We're pretty excited to break it in. Just going to do the inaugural lighting of the coals. Chopping some herbs here. We have oregano, rosemary are the two main herbs we're going to use for this leg of lamb. We've already prepared the rosemary. It's in a very fine chop. Basically processing it like this, just make a nice little pile. This is the oregano, and work through it with your knife. Want a nice fine texture. You don't want to find big leaves in it. This is going to be used to flavor the lamb on the outside, and we're also going to push it into the actual meat itself. So as the lamb cooks, it'll become flavored with the herbs. In addition to the rosemary and oregano, we'll also be using some garlic. So I've taken all of my herbs, put them in the same bowl here. I'm going to add some olive oil, just basically looking to make it a nice thick mixture with those different herbs. I got the pepper, I got sea salt, garlic, oregano, and you can see that just a really nice texture there. Just want to get a nice mixture in there and make sure it's all evenly mixed. This is going to go all on the outside as well as inside the leg of lamb itself. I'll take the leg of lamb out here and show you how we prepare it. This is a Sonoma spring lamb, organically raised. These are great in the spring. They're the new lambs, never been frozen. They have a really nice flavor. There you go. And then I'll also actually poke some holes in it. These holes I'll fill with this marinade here, this spice rub. Just stuff it in each one of those. It's going to help the flavor go all the way through, because obviously the spice rub is just going to be in the outside, unless you have that. Impregnating the meat there. Stuff it in. Flip it over there. You see all that nice meat. We'll actually make some incisions there within the meaty part of the thigh, and that's where we'll pack some more of that flavor-filled seasoning. This is a great dish for large groups of people. If it's cooked correctly, some of it will be kind of well done, other parts will be quite rare. So you get something for everybody depending on their tasted meat. Also, so you can see here the lamb is fully crusted with the herbs, the rosemary, the garlic, red pepper, salt and pepper. I actually put a little salt on the outside to form a nice crust. Our grill is just about the right searing temperature. It's about 450. So we're going to open it up. You see I have it set for indirect grilling here. Our coals are on the right, nice and hot, and then I have fashioned a little drip pan on the left to catch the juices. So we'll just put this on. So that's going to nicely sear the outside. We're looking for a nice, nice caramelization of the outside layers of fat, and really holds the juices in. You can see a little bit of smoke. That's normal. We're just going to let it rest here for 3 to 4 minutes. Not a long time. Just basically looking to sear the outside, and then we'll flip it over, sear the other side, and then we'll move it onto direct heat. We want to cook around 400, 350, 400 degrees for about 2.5 to 3.5 hours. And we'll shut this, let it heat up, wait a little while. So we've been cooking now for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just want to come out and check and see how it's going. Usually I just poke it a little bit. Basically for a medium rare, you want it to feel like kind of like the skin feels when you squeeze your finger, right, like that. It still has a little while to go. I think it's getting pretty close though. Okay, our lamb has been resting for about 15 minutes. Had it lightly tinted with the foil. Uncover it, and that just looks delicious. Keep that over there. And then we'll just cut it on the bias right along the leg here. See how we did. Looks pretty good. Nice medium rare. Delicious. Smells wonderful. I think people are going to be happy with this. So, we're about to wrap up here. This chicken's about the last thing that's waiting to cook. I think these sausages are about done. For chicken, I just kind of cut into it a little bit. Make sure it's done all the way through. Looks like this is.